A pleasure to meet y'all at last. And so right now you can probably tell that the visual quality appears to be much more refined and a little more focused, but that's only because, well, I'm actually not using my Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge to record my vlogs anymore, but instead I'm just sticking to my Sony Handycam, which I generally use for most of my other filming areas, but generally it has been my Samsung that I've used to create my vlogs. But of course there is actually a couple problems that revolved around the use of the Samsung lately. One, and probably the most obvious, was that there have been some strange sounds coming from certain parts of the last 3 or 4 vlogs that I've had that I recorded with the Samsung. And so it only made sense to try to switch cameras to try to use for recording vlogs from now on. So I'm using the Samsung, probably not for anything at all, but I will be using the Sony to record vlogs. So I could pretty much just consider my Samsung not as a camera for recording vlogs, but probably for taking pictures, including the photo shoots that I take for all of my Hot Wheels Hilarity episodes. But as for everything else, in terms of recording vlogs, you know, unless of course it were just the beginning and ending segments of footage that I would take for every Hot Wheels Hilarity episode, I feel like that from now on, it will no longer be from the Samsung that I'll be using to record my own vlogs. So now the Sony Handycam is going to be what's going to be the new vlogger style camera, and I feel like it's a much better option here, since it does have much better quality and is much less fuzzier and has some more color built into it. And of course the price is much higher than that of the Samsungs, so it probably only makes sense to have something new in you. But of course the Sony Handycam will also be going as well. The Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge pretty much just has no more connection with the use of vlogs, simply because of those problems that I've stated. And of course, from now on, the Sony will be used for vlogging, but of course, the plans for me getting another camera, probably one that's twice as expensive as this. The Sony here is about $179 here, and I am using one of my tripods to hold on to it. So, of course, you are pretty much just looking at an arm that is not sticking out all the way, because I am using a tripod that can actually extend out a bit. So as you can see here, that is how far I'm able to get, at least by extending my arm all the way out. There we go. Now it's stuck out all the way, and I really can do some good with it. But for right now though, I mean, it's just such a amazing day right now, and I really feel that I probably should get some more work done for my channel, but you could probably already tell I managed to upload a ton of Gaming with Kaiju Force Neo episodes. So I feel like that the new format that has stuck around for at least a couple weeks now, it's really been helpful. But I should also mention how Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered Edition is the new game that I have selected. And so for a game that has its own remastered edition 10 years after the original, I really feel like that was a great choice, but it probably won't last very long. So several more episodes of Gaming with Kaiju Force Neo will include this game, but then I'll have to move on to another game, because I do want to get at least one more title for the rest of the season. And then in Season 4, of course, Season 4 will have a ton of other games of which that I haven't already featured in the series itself. So you just might hit your luck here with certain other games that are somewhat old, somewhat older, or even new. But it probably all depends. But until that time happens, I'm sure as heck gonna end up sticking to what I'm currently doing here and what goals am I going to be completing for this current season of Gaming with Kaiju Force Neo. So I'm switching to the other hand right now, and I tell you, the tripod just makes it a lot more easier to handle and a little more comfortable to hold on to. So for right now though, I probably should also talk about the status report on the Nerf Secret Reveal documentary I've been talking about this last month. It actually has been going out really well. I've gotten so much more filming done, a lot more progress done on it, but the only thing I have to do left now is to just start with, you know, the editing process of it. Not to mention I'll have to record some voiceover segments for it as well. So it's May 31st, but of course I really did plan on releasing the documentary around today. Even though I have already gotten plenty of progress on it, I've already gotten all the footage and all the stuff I need for it, basically, I really would feel like I'd have to give myself some more time on it. So now I'm probably gonna have to move it another month. So around the end of June will be when I will end up having the documentary released. So until then, just have yourself some time to wait. I might even release a trailer or a little sample of what's to come when you watch the documentary for the first time when it does come out. So that's pretty much just how that is going to work out. But as for everything else, Hot Wheels Hilarity still has a lot of work I gotta take hold. Gaming with Kaiju Force Neo is running really smoothly, and I feel like that vlogs are going to be much more better when I just use the Sony Handycam from now on. Let's not forget though that another microphone will be something I'll be getting. A real microphone like a Blue Yeti will be something I'll end up getting later on, along with a Panasonic FZ80. That'll be the type of camera I'll be getting. And then I'll even consider selling the Sony Handycam, even though it sounds a little far-fetched, but it is what it is. A Sony Handycam is not going to be the perfect camera I'll be having for my channel, though it already has done some pretty good material around here. So with all that being said, I do hope that you enjoy all my content, my work, and I do hope everything is going well here for my channel, to be exact. And if you want to see more go down on my channel, make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.